Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the California Golden Bears, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get us going. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Run football knocked loose in the backfield. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the California Golden Bears, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Golden Bears will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Catch made on the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick.
I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So California's offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Going to create outside the pocket now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd down play coming up. Goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Golden Bears look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown for the U on the scoop and score. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Escapes the sack. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
Finds an open target on the left side. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Miami 14, Cal 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Miami offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race and he won it. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the single back takes the handoff, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami, 21, Cal, 14.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Linebacker's making some adjustments now. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Or it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Only 11 seconds left in the half as they come up here on 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is intercepted. He's found some room at the 45. He's got some room and some blockers here. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. He'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Fights off a defender. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's escaping the pocket now. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Miami, 35.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here comes the shovel pass. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Single back, takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down.
He's tackled at the 41.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris,
kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
It's caught downfield. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Direct snap to the back. Powerful running here. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Miami 35, Cal 21.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get there. The defense forcing him out at the 3.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown for the U. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami 42, Cal 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wolf. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the California offense will take over first and 10.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Keeper for the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Golden Bears pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Good enough for a first down.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Short completion there, second down coming up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's a toss to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff heading left. Jukes to get free. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. And
that one's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring drive and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They've got him after a 7-yard game, so 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that is no good.